Welcome to a long-term review of a final generation Chevy Spark. This is my fiance's car we've owned since September of 2020, and I've put on 100,000 kilometers with no issues. This video will outline why we love the car, some complaints, and general user experience. First and foremost, this is a traditional economy car in the purest form. No frills, no nonsense, no ego. It seats 4, it can take 3 or 4 full-size grocery bags in the rear and comfortably keep up with traffic on the highway. Yes, even in passing scenarios. Dare I also add inspiring in the twisties? More on both those points later. The Spark is affordable. Some say cheap, I call it competitive. McPherson struts up front like you'd expect, and a beam axle in the rear because nobody cares about driving dynamics in a car with an MSRP of under $30,000. However, rewarding surprises can be found in the twisties, even with the factory-equipped Kumo TA31 soulless all-season tires. Okay, for the indulged out there, this car is fun at like 5 or 6 tenths. Anything more intense is asking for trouble. The CVT automatic transmission is a Jatco unit, similarly found in a myriad of other cars, and delivers great fuel economy, and once warm and moving, shifts seamlessly and effortlessly. Hey, it's got an aux jack. It's got a USB-A port, 12-volt port. It's got good visibility all the way around. It's got sun visors with mirrors in each of them. You don't get that in a Grenadier. Power windows, locks, and mirrors. This trim's got fog lights. The AC is adequate, as is the heater. The piano black plastics are a nice touch.
Cocaine!
And doors that close with satisfaction, rounding out a surprisingly thoughtful cabin with basic amenities. Though small, urban and city drivers will appreciate the practicality found in such a small footprint. Perfect for short distance trips in medium and high density areas. Locally, they're even used as parts gophers. With a small canvas, less is more. As such, you'll be hard-pressed to find anything offensive or lavish about the bodywork. Traditional retro reflector headlights with dual filament bulbs illuminate the road. Optional fog lights add a fair bit of lower illumination. These cars all have the same 1.4-liter naturally aspirated gasoline engine, making 98 horsepower on paper. Probably 70 horsepower to the front wheels if we're being honest. No direct injection to worry about. I have no idea if this thing has variable cams, a timing belt, or a chain. Which should speak to you how GM presented this thing. Forgettable. Did you even notice they aren't made anymore? Manufacturers don't think your time in an economy car should be memorable. That struggles aren't worth remembering. To always strive for the better. Because there's more margin for them on the sale of a new, larger vehicle. Why do you think Ford's been pushing the F-150 as a family hauler? Bigger, more power, more amenities, more cup holders, more space, more. Something you'll notice is your grandparents are often in the same boat as young people. They're often at the same unfortunate end of housing or rent. Pinching pennies, a grocery cart full of 50% off labels, patched clothing, maybe, watered down hand soap, probably. Have you spoken to your grandparents lately? Asked about fuel prices, home heating oil, or how much a haircut costs? Ask them how to make a blanket, or cook a ham to creatively stretch 2 different meals, or make your own fertilizer. You'll discover you have a lot more common with your grandparents than you think. And it's unfortunate the Dodge Neon never took off for the young crowd, its target audience after all. But in a Spark, a target audience doesn't matter. Not when people this car could be for are struggling to have a roof over their head and put food on the table for their family. Your target audience are the bookends of the working adult lifespan, and that's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay. Your time is coming. Because if the target audience of a Spark isn't young people or old people, then it's hope. It's optimism. It's a friend that'll help you through the tough times. Your time in the sunshine is coming. You just have to wait. Struggling is inevitable, but you control how you weather the storm. Thank you for watching, and have a good week.